All praise to the Creator. Nobody else. Peace and love to everybody. So, I hope y'all looking to get to the wilderness soon. But I will say this because it's important that you know this because most people, this has nothing to do with anybody in the group. So don't think it's about none of y'all because I know how people are. Most people, when they go to the wilderness, they don't realize the work you got to put in. The Bible says this is going to be a grown man's game. Not the kid's game, grown man. You gotta be rough, rugged, you gotta be a man's man, and you gotta be ready to work hard. Nothing is gonna be easy in the wilderness. Period. At all. That's not how it works. You're gonna have to get up at 6, 7 in the morning, 8 o'clock, sometimes 9 to 10, depending how what's going on with the weather, because you can't work when it's too windy. And you're gonna have to get up and be ready to bust your ass. Okay. Now, what I'm looking to do, I'm starting to realize that it is getting colder. It got cold. I'm hoping tomorrow's a better day. I'm looking as soon as I get paid to buy gloves, not just for me, but for all the men. And I'm looking to also get another coat, and hopefully they have coats. If they don't, then I'll see what I can do because we got to get the job done. It is not easy. I have spent plenty of time. Hey, how you doing? Going broke every 2 weeks. Not a dime to my name. Literally spending, spending too much fucking money. Just on basic stuff we need, and obviously stuff for the the house. Now, unfortunately, my wife did bring a lot of stuff at one point, but the cows, I didn't say anything about this, but I probably should. The cows, man, the cows out there are brutal, man. They went through the food. They stepped on a lot of stuff. And in the wilderness, you need to communicate and be a family. If you're not going to be a family, then don't go to the wilderness. Because all you're going to do is have problems and you're going to cause problems. And like I said, that's nothing to do with anybody in the group. So don't think I'm talking about you, because I know how people are. All right? So you need to be on your P's and Q's. And when you get at camp, if you don't have anything built and you're working on something built, somebody must always stay behind. Everybody can't leave. Or you're just asking for the cows to mess your food up. Unfortunately, the cows did get the food that was there. I brought some food. We couldn't really buy a lot, obviously, but I brought some, and it's tough. And I don't know if anybody could donate any little money so that we can try to get more food to replace some of that food. I placed some of it the best that I can, and it is tough. But this is a transition that we have to make. Everybody needs to start and always, and you're to let us consider everybody. I've been doing the best I could, obviously, to consider people, but it ain't easy because people are poor out in the wilderness and they only have certain resources. And, when you gotta get permission for certain things, like that other tent is destroyed. So we got 2 tents ruined. And to the point where, and it's about to be cold as, I don't know how much, it's gonna be cold, really cold at nights. And today it was blowing 70 miles an hour. Yesterday it was 60. It's bad. So the good thing is one of the guys, because I was outside last night and I shouldn't have been. And thanks to somebody I know, let me stay in their camper and told me I could stay in their camper. So I asked, considering that my 2 daughters and my wife, if they could stay there with me, and they can bring the bed there temporarily until I can get that thing done, or at least a portion done, so we can put everybody back in there, which I will do. And I can only do what he permitted me to do. He gave me permission. He said, "That's all. That's it." So the only thing else I could ask if we could pull up, so at least they're in the same area, behind the wall, that will help protect them from the wind. He okayed that much, but he only okayed me my wife and the two daughters inside the camper. We have a little bit of food in there, and really I didn't buy it. I bought it for everybody. Um, so the Creator's been looking out for me, protecting me, no matter what, because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and the Creator's gonna keep looking out for me because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Damn, you can see the light in my eyes. That's crazy, man. I just noticed that. Anyways, I guess that's a beautiful thing. What I got to say? Okay, yes. So, with that said, I just want to let everybody know what they need to be prepared for. It's not going to be easy, but it's something we got to do. And I also want to let y'all know that the cows did destroy a lot of the food. So, and then my wife is low on gas, and she's supposed to be. We got to go back and forth to work. It's getting tough. I don't know if anybody can donate anything for that. If you can donate a little bit for gas, because we got back and forth to work. I'm trying to do everything I can, working 2 jobs, trying to get this thing to happen and build. And I don't get paid until not this Friday, but next Friday. Oh man, I'll be glad when that happens. Now I'm gonna have to start budgeting my money even more so, and which means I'm gonna have to keep it in my pocket, but I'll still spend money on supplies. So I also hope y'all will help us with that as far as the wood goes to the house and supplies. This house is an 11-bedroom house. It's not just for me and my wife and my kids, but it's for the folks who on the land. Anybody else coming to the land as we transition to build people more stuff, because I actually care about the people, and we're hoping that things work out. All right? But you need to get, have you come here, you gotta be a family. Nobody should hate, dislike anybody. If you dislike somebody, you need to work on that, because that's not okay. All right? Me personally, I don't hate anybody in the camp. Don't dislike anybody in the camp. I'm always gonna keep it real. I know folks don't like that, but I don't care. I'm gonna keep it real no matter what. People need to understand what it is. You come here, you need to be a rough, rugged man, a hard-working man, a no-day-off man. You need to be ready to bust your ass and work. It is what it is, y'all. There's no conveniences here. Everything's manual. It is what it is. And if you want something that's somewhat convenient, you're gonna have to dig and work for it. You're gonna have to bust your fingers for it. You have to work hard for it, to sweat for it. It is not going to be easy. But the more manpower you have, the easier it does get. So, with that said, I want you to understand what you're coming into when you do come out to the wilderness, or if you come out to where we at. Because, man, it's hard work, man. Listen, you pay cheap once a year, right? If you own the land, right? But you got to bust your ass, and you need help to get it done, or you're never going to get anything done. It's crazy, but it's something that we have to do. So, I'm hoping that y'all would send money to my Cash App or PayPal account for supply for the house. It costs a lot of money, and I hope that y'all will somebody send some money for some gas, because I have to put gas in my wife's tank so we can get back and forth to work. Like I said, it's not easy. We still have to work, and hoping that anybody can put any money towards to replace some of the food. I replaced some food, but not a lot, because I don't have a lot. And like I said, we're struggling till we get paid. And I'll be so glad when we're getting paid 2 paychecks. Not this Friday, but next Friday. Because, man, we need it. And I guess when the 2 paychecks keep rolling on in, then we should be all right. But we need the money. So if anybody could donate to the PayPal or Cash App for either the house, the stuff for the house, the food, some of the food that got, to try to place some of the food that got destroyed and ate by the cows. Man, and gas. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm taken back and surprised of the stuff that happened. Like the cows did destroy they hated the cows, man. They did a number. And we're all lucky, fortunate, because looking out for me, okay? And I was able to ask somebody I know if my wife and kids can stay there with me. And that's all he permitted that can stay there with me. He don't want anybody else in that thing because he trusts me. But he did say that if they want to pull up to the parking lot, whoever else can't pull up to the parking lot. There's a wall there that'll protect them from the wind, so it would at least help. So I'm trying to do what I can. Ain't much more I can do, and the buddy, he can't do much more. And these people out here are willing to help you, give you a shirt, give their shirt off your back, but they are poor. I even paid, and I am paying, correction, one of the guys who was helping to help me build, because I see the need. $100 is what I paid him. So it helps me again. I gotta give him another $100. Help me get the work done. You know, we need the manpower. It ain't easy. So with that said, please donate to my PayPal or Cash App. My Cash App is $Mr. The News. My Cash App again is $Mr. The News. My PayPal is @Mr. The News. So please do that, and I will leave that in the description box. Any little bit you can give. I mean, if everybody can even just give freaking $5, or $2, whatever. If everybody did that, that would actually help, and I would stretch the hell out of it if I possibly can. So anyways, peace and love. Please look out for your brother and the people who is our family. I'm trying to do the best I can. It ain't easy. And man, I'm just been and oh my goodness. Last night it was 60 miles an hour wind. Earlier it was 75 mile an hour wind. And I was told by the people who've been here that it's going to get worse. So all I had to do, the only thing I could do is, considering that they looked out for me, was try to look out for my family, and try to see what I could do for the others who are still family. And it ain't easy. So please help us out. Like I said, the food got destroyed by the cows. Oh man, cows, boy. I'm getting tired of cows. But anyways, we need gas so we can get back and forth to work. And I forgot, supplies to the house. But yeah, please consider that. Please help. We do need the help. And I must tell y'all please be ready to get out soon. Russia, China, India, North Korea, the Middle East. They're not playing games. And nobody's going to win this nuclear war. Everybody's going to lose it. And you need to be in the wilderness so that you are not affected. Anyways, I'm flabbergasted, but whatever. Take it back. I'm just dealing with it. But all praise to the Creator. Nobody else, peace and love.